Okay, good evening, ladies and gentlemen. This is Professor David J. De Los Reyes. What I will be presenting tonight will be how to test a rectifier diode out of circuit. This is a rectifier diode. The anode portion is the one with the mark white thing on the side. This one here. Without the white, that's the cathode. So when we are testing a diode, if it's alive or not, we shall be using a parts tester. And I just want to emphasize tonight, there are two methods of testing. Because in the first testing, the forward voltage drop should be around 0.5 volts if the diode is good. But in the so-called resistance testing of a diode, for small current diodes, the resistance in the forward direction is actually around 25 ohms, 20 plus. Any value less than 25 for a low value current diode, it might be, what do you call this, it's not defective, but we term that one in electronics leaky. Okay. Okay, I just want to show you the first testing of a diode. So I will be using my parts tester. This parts tester could actually check so many things of different parts in electronics, but one of the things that it could check is actually the diode out of circuit. So right now, since I am checking a diode, I will be placing the pointer on the diode pointer location. And the plus and minus terminal is now ready. Okay. So if I would like to test this one, this is the first testing, meaning it's the voltage drop in the forward direction. It should be less than 1 volt, 0.5, 0.6. And the proper way on how to check this one is that the negative terminal should be on the anode. Okay, the cathode is the one without the mark. Okay, so the negative terminal also is in the anode, and the positive is actually on the cathode. Okay, and the forward voltage drop is 0.59 or 0.592. That's the forward voltage drop. Okay, it's okay. This is less than 1 volt. It's not so low like a 0.1 or 0.2. It should be 0.592, greater than 0.5 for a diode to be correct. That's the forward voltage drop. So this is actually the first testing. The forward voltage drop of a good diode should be something like 0.592, greater than 0.5, but less than 1 volt. Okay? That's the forward direction. And if we try to reverse the polarity now, we interchange now, we place the positive terminal on the anode and the negative terminal on the cathode. Okay? And the reading should be 1, or that's actually an open circuit. Okay? Meaning to say, the diode does not conduct current in this testing. So in the reverse direction, no current will pass through. That's why the definition of a diode is that it will only pass current when the cathode is positive with respect to the anode. That's the first testing a while ago. That is when the forward voltage drop is 0.592. So the reading for the reverse direction should be open or no reading at all. Current cannot pass through even the current of this parts system. Okay, that's the reverse direction voltage. It's nothing. Okay, no reading. So if I will try to bring back the original connection, the positive, I will place it on the cathode. Okay, and the negative should be on the anode, the one with the mark white thing on the far end. Okay, like what I said, the forward voltage drop should be around 0.5 up or 0.5. For this one, it's 0.592. Okay, that's the forward voltage drop. And current could pass through this diode in this polarity connection. Meaning when the positive terminal, when the cathode is positive with respect to the anode, current could pass through. So right now the voltage drop is 0.592. So this diode is fine. Okay, I will show you the other way on how to what do you call this, test a diode, okay, by using a different meter, because there are actually multimeters in which if you try to test a diode, okay, instead of giving you the voltage drop, it will just give you the forward resistance and the so-called reverse resistance. Okay, so I will be removing this one. Okay, and I'll be using my old tester. This is a micron tap. This is original. This is 30 years old, but it still works. But when you try to use this one in the checking of a diode, instead of giving you the voltage drop, it will give you the forward and reverse resistance. So we will be using the same procedure. I will place the negative terminal on the anode and the positive terminal on the cathode. Okay, and there should be a voltage. It's not a voltage drop. There should be a resistance. For low voltage diodes, a resistance in the forward direction is around approximately 20 plus. For this one, it is 23.1 or 23.0. This is the resistance of the diode in the forward direction. This is the direction in which an alternating current could pass through. If we try to reverse the direction now, okay, we are on the resistance test of the diode. Okay, I would like to reverse the direction now. I will place the plus terminal on the anode, the one with the negative white thing on the white band on the far end, and the negative terminal on the cathode. Okay, and watch the reading. For this micronta, if the reading is actually nothing, it keeps flashing, meaning this is infinity. It is an open circuit. Like a while ago, on the voltage testing, instead of there is a reading in the reverse direction, there is no reading. Like in the resistances, if we are on the reverse polarity, the reading should be an open thing. Okay? There's no reading. There's no reading. The the number on the screen, it's digital, it's flashing, meaning it's an open circuit. This is the reverse direction, or this is the resistance in the so-called reverse direction. It's an open circuit. Current could not pass through. Okay? Okay, I will try to return the original forward direction of connection. Okay, like what I said, if a diode is alive or not sick, or it is in good condition, for a low voltage diode, the resistance in the forward direction should be around 20 plus. Okay, for low voltage diode, because high voltage diodes, the resistance in the forward direction is different. It's lower. Okay, so for tonight, I have shown you how to test a diode using the voltage testing voltage, this is for voltage testing of a diode, and this is for the resistance testing of a diode. So just be careful with your multi-testers, okay? There are testers in which if you try to check a diode, instead of giving you the resistance, it should give you the voltage drop in the forward direction. It should be less than 1 volt, but greater than 0.5, something like that. In the reverse direction, there is no voltage drop. It's just like an open circuit. So in the resistances, there is a resistance in the forward direction because current could pass through. But when the alternating current reverses direction, it could not pass through. That's why in the reverse direction, under the resistance test of a diode, the reading is actually open or infinity. It's open. Okay? That's it, guys. That's the difference in the way on how to check if a diode is good or bad. So, by using one kind of a tester, it will give you the voltage drop in the forward direction. Okay? For other testers, for those who do not have any experience in electronics, instead of giving you the voltage drop, it will just give you the value of the forward resistance. There should be a value greater than 20 volts for low voltage diodes. So, this is for voltage drop of a diode. This is for the resistance of a diode. So, don't interchange, okay? Just don't be, what you call this, made a wrong analysis. Because the resistances, we could use it to check a diode. The voltages, we could use it also to check a diode. This is a different meter from this one, but they will give you the same result. This will just give you the voltage drop in the forward direction, if it is good or bad. But the other one, the other meters, there are other meters. Instead of giving you the voltage drop in the forward direction, it will give you the resistance in the forward direction. And you should know the limit of the values for a forward resistance and forward voltage drop. For a good diode, the voltage drop in the forward should be greater than 0.5 but less than 1 volt. And the resistances, the value of the resistance in the forward direction should be around 20 plus for low voltage diode. Because for high voltage diode, the resistance is actually lesser than for low voltage diode. Okay, good evening from Los Angeles. This is Professor David J.